Welcome back to another episode of Basic to Billionaire, where I'm starting with a fresh character and grinding my way to $1 billion. In this episode, I had a crazy idea to see how much money I can make by completing every single contact mission in the game. If that doesn't sound crazy to you, maybe you don't realize that there's close to 200 missions. Listen, nobody does this. We'd all rather grind heists to make our money. Until now. The first set of missions I want to do are with Charlie Reed, and for that, we need to call in an Avenger. It's up there, but it's very early in the morning and our little brains cannot figure out how to get on top of the building. We just fly up there, enter the Avenger, and I log into the operations terminal. The first mission is to investigate Merryweather's activities. I fly the Avenger to the quarry and try carpet bombing the enemies, but I miss every shot. ADHD has a nice gun to take them out though, so it's fine. He then jumps out to steal the Draugr, and I land in a field nearby to let him park inside. Just a simple drive to the next location and the mission is over. Okay, I'm intrigued. What's gonna happen next? The next mission is Falling In, and we have 3 cargo crates to steal. The first one is at the dam, so I land, fight my way through it, and, well, pick up the cargo. At the second location, ADHD gets out to swim to the cargo, while I stay back to shoot down enemy helicopters. ADHD doesn't want to swim back, so I fly over to him, land on the cargo ship, and let him get inside. But then he pulls me out of the pilot's seat and flops me onto the ground below. We steal the final cargo, then fly all the way back to the lockup where 2 more enemy choppers show up, but we take them out and end the mission. Moving on to the On Parade mission, and it's awesome because we get to fly jets. At first, we enter stealth mode to test the jet's capabilities and fly straight through some anti-air defenses without being seen. Then we test how well it can maneuver by performing stunts. And we get points for everything we do. I end up winning this little game, but I lose the next one where we shoot down as many targets as we can. Not gonna lie, this was so much fun. We're told to fly back to Fort Zancudo, but enemy choppers show up, so we take them out. Well, I crash into one of them and die, and then we blow up the jets as well. And now it's boss fight time. An Avenger shows up, and it tanks literally 100 missiles. ADHD crashes into it and dies, so now we have 0 lives left. It tanks more missiles, but we eventually blow it up, then land over at Fort Zancudo. I get out to check on ADHD, and he crushes me. Luckily, I died just as the mission ended, so no worries. Next up is Breaking Ranks. We land at McKenzie Airfield, hop on a bike, and drive to the Merryweather lockup. Now, the game wants us to be stealthy, but no thanks. We destroy everyone in sight, then enter the lockup to destroy even more of them. We collect several crates, put them in the van, and oh, found some alien spaceship parts. Cool. On our way back to the Avenger, it gets blown up by an airstrike, so now we have to drive all the way back to the city, and if we don't drive fast enough, the airstrikes will lock onto us and blow us up. We end up delivering the crates though, and that's that. Things are gonna get crazy now. The next mission is Unconventional Warfare, and we need to rescue a hostage. We're back in the Avenger, but didn't it get destroyed in the previous mission? Anyway, we grab some parachutes and wait for the Avenger to arrive at the drop point, then jump out. But the game glitches and I'm just here on the ground. So I run all the way to the government facility, where ADHD is patiently waiting. Turns out the walls are too high, so I'm forced to run around the entire perimeter until I luckily find a wall low enough to hop over. I'm trying to get to where ADHD is, but this gate is closed, so I climb a nearby ladder where I'm surprised by a lone bitch waiting for me. He alerts the rest of the guards, so I just jump off to kill myself, and ADHD kills himself as well. Attempt number 2. I actually have a parachute this time, but I watch in horror as ADHD helplessly falls to his death straight into the mountain. I guess his game glitched or something. Attempt number 3. We both have our parachutes and land inside the facility, but a guard somehow sees me, so we just go nuts, shooting everyone we see. ADHD hacks the door, and inside we fight our way to the hostage, which is freaking Avi again. How many times are we gonna save this dude? I swear, I mention his name in so many of my videos. He follows us outside where we fight off more enemies, get into a riot van, and drive back to the Avenger. Avi just sits there, so we hump the shit out of him, but then we come under attack, so we man the turrets to take out a bunch of attack choppers. Why is the Avenger just sitting here? It would have been much safer to try to escape while we shoot the guns. Oh, it's flying now. Nice. Mission complete. The final mission is Shock and Awe, and we're gonna hit Merryweather right where it hurts. We fly to their HQ while enjoying the beautiful sunset. I land, get out, we take out every guard we see, then run up some stairs to a door where we use a keycard that Avi gave us after we saved him. It isn't unlocking the door though, so we search around the area for signal jammers and shoot them. Okay, now we can unlock the door. Inside, we kill more guards, then press a red button, which drops the cargo that we're here to steal. ADHD pushes it like we're playing Red Dead Redemption, while I protect him from the dozens of armed guards. Helicopters show up, and for some reason, ADHD can't release the cargo to help me shoot them and ends up getting killed. I continue to fight them off while ADHD respawns to help me out. Once most of the enemies are gone, we push the crate all the way to the Avenger and get out of there. Now, we are being chased, but the enemies are very slow, so we make it to Fort Zancudo without any issues, and that's it. The mission is over. I have no idea why we get paid such a small amount, but whatever. whatever. I see ADHD take the easy way out, then I unlock some new career progress rewards, and I'm rewarded with a 250k bonus for completing those missions for the first time. The next set of missions I want to do are Trevor's, and I'm so excited because he's one of my favorite characters of all time. I need to go through the entire list of missions each time I want to do a new one, so this is gonna be fun. Anyway, the first mission is called Lost My Mind. Trevor wants us to steal some meth from the Lost MC, so we go there, kill them all, and then I see a tiny green dot on my map, and the game says to steal the meth. I go to grab my car to chase him down, and ADHD tells me not to kill him since he has an idea. Okay, it better be good. I catch up with the guy who's holding the meth and stay close to him while I wait for ADHD to get there. Eventually, he shows up in a freaking Spitfire and starts shooting missiles at the dude. He's driving too fast, so he misses every shot. And I let him continue to take more shots, but he just cannot manage to land any. We're back in the city by now, so I just shoot the guy and chase him, then knock his ass to the ground and take him out. Now I have the pleasure of driving the meth all the way back to Trevor's trailer, where we get a brief glimpse of him to end the mission. Moving on to the second mission, Crystal Clear Out. We go to the coke factory, take out the loser enemies, and grab the coke that's for some reason just sitting here on the dock. I kill the enemies that show up on a boat, then we dive into the water, climb onto the boat, and drag the bodies out of their seats and toss them into the water. We drive to land where I kill a random NPC, steal his ATV, and deliver the meth to Trevor. Nice, but I wish we could see him for more than a few seconds. Okay, moving on to the mission Chop Chop. And no, we don't get to see Franklin's dog Chop. On our way to the airfield, I look over at ADHD and he's staring at me with the bulgiest eyes I've ever seen in my life. I will have nightmares tonight. I was so creeped out that I crashed the car. Anyway, at the airfield, we take out a bunch of guards, run upstairs to hack the laptop, which will give us the locations of Merryweather's bases. More enemies spawn in and obliterate ADHD, and then me immediately after. We try again, but this time I stay downstairs to attack the enemies, while ADHD hacks the laptop. I take out most of them, then we both get into some buzzards and use them to attack one of the bases. Pretty easy stuff, just gotta hope they don't hit you with these missiles. One more base, and this time one lucky bastard actually hits me, so it's up to ADHD to finish the mission on his own. He takes out the chopper and the remaining few enemies. Great job, mission complete. For the mission Out of Harmony, we're going to get a big shipment of guns to send to Mexico. We drive to the cement works, take out some enemies, then get into a truck and hook it to the shipment. We've got a bit of a drive and not a lot of time to do it, but I still decide to enjoy myself by driving in first person mode. It just feels so good to crash into the enemies. What a view. We almost make it to the end, but I guess driving in first person was a bad idea because I crashed and got stuck. I tried moving the trailer with my up and atomizer, but it was too late. Mission failed. On our second attempt, a lot of crazy stuff happened. First of all, ADHD got killed early on. I pick him up on the side of the road and we start our journey. Just when I think things will be fine, he accidentally jumps out of the truck. He gets back in and then we randomly jump into the air. What the hell was that? Anyway, at the next location, the truck is absolutely destroyed, but the shipment is fine. And our final task is to protect it from the enemies who show up. Easy work, mission complete. Next up is satellite communications. Like always, we take out some enemies and then for some reason we're stealing another shipment. Okay, fine. I didn't realize ADHD was trying to climb on the truck and I set his ass flying, my bad. He says he's trying to ride on top of the trailer, so I let him climb up and we take off. He puts on his armor and unleashes his minigun on the enemies who chase us. Then I drive under a bridge and ADHD disappears. Must have hit the bridge, poor guy. I back up to let him get in, but instead he pulls me out of the driver's seat. Okay, I guess I'll ride up top and hump the shit out of the air. He decides he's gonna mess around and says,
"Oh no, where's the steering wheel gone? Oh no, there's a fruit stand. Oh no, there's a palm tree. We crashed, I'm sorry. Oh no, time to kill a family of 4. Oh no, there's a hot dog stand."
Eventually, we deliver the shipment to end the mission. There's only 3 more of Trevor's missions to do, and I'm still wondering if we're going to get to see more of him. Let's find out because the next mission is Method in the Madness. ADHD and I both grab our cavalcades, and ADHD calls in his Barbie version. We drive it to a meth lab, kill some meth heads, and blow up their gear. Then we go to Ranton Canyon and kill some more meth heads and steal one of their boats. On my way down the river, I pass under a bridge and then see ADHD drive straight down into the water. Alright then, hop in buddy. We catch up to the drug dealers, kill them, and steal their meth, which somehow magically floats in the water. On our way to deliver the drugs to Trevor, things got silly. Remember earlier when ADHD was saying, "Oh no," sarcastically? Well, watch this.
Oh no, I've hit you. Oh shit!
Honestly, we have so much fun playing this game. We deliver the drugs to Trevor, and sadly, we only get to see him for a few seconds again. Mission complete. Moving on to the Tropper Tail mission. We drive up to get some dune buggies, and when I arrive, I see ADHD falling down the cliff. I decide to watch him through the periscope to stay entertained. We get inside the buggies, and the game tells us to follow the helicopter. We do, and I get stuck pretty badly almost right away. This sucks so bad. I use my up and atomizer to move it, but it's destroyed, so I can't drive it. Now I get to run all the way back up to get another buggy. I race to catch up with a helicopter, and for some reason, ADHD is in a Spitfire and flies straight over me. Then the game says we failed the mission because the time limit expired. Attempt number 2, ADHD calls in as Apache, and we fly to where the helicopter lands, and the game tells us to protect the meth lab. ADHD opens fire and destroys everything, failing the mission. Okay, attempt 3. We fly there again, but this time I get out and use my rifle to kill every cop I see, then take the car and equipment back to Trevor's trailer. Cool mission, moving on. Trevor's final mission is Diamonds Are for Trevor. It's a long drive to where the diamonds are stashed, so ADHD calls in an airplane at the airfield and we fly over there. I eject out once we get above the destination and land on the roof.
I wouldn't land on the roof and take them all out from here. It's gonna be nice.
Oh, they're fucking me up. What did they get me with? Holy crap. I respawn and kill everyone with ease, pick up the diamonds, then get picked up by ADHD. He decides to take a shortcut. We make it to the jetty, dive into the water, and climb into a boat that's waiting for us. ADHD decides he's going to recreate a scene from the Titanic movie by humping the air. Anyway, he blows up a boat and we shoot down a helicopter, then deliver the diamonds to the drop-off. Simple stuff, and now we are finished with all of Trevor's missions. Alright guys, I've been spending way too much time in one-state RP lately, and I had this dumb idea. What if I tried breaking the law, but like just a little bit? You know, nothing too crazy.
Sir, pull over your vehicle.
Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. I'm scared. Oh no, 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 no,
No,
no!
right.
He got me! So I'm doing a 3-part experiment. Light crime, medium crime, and then, well, total chaos. Today, we're starting small. I'm gonna accidentally bump into a cop's car in one-state RP and see what happens. Spoiler, the admin who plays the cop was way too ready for this. I just hit that cop car. He's not doing anything. What's he gonna do? He's just sitting there. Let's see if this guy will do something. Yeah, he's gonna pull me over. All right, let's see what he's got
Sir,
to
pull
say.
over your vehicle.
I'm gonna turn off my engine. All right, let's see what happens here.
How you doing, sir? My name is Officer Ray Rivera, badge number 316. The reason why I'm pulling you over is because you smashed into my vehicle.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to get to the clothing store. If you don't mind just letting me go. It was just an accident.
I understand, sir. Do me a favor. Can you give me your license registration real quick?
Yeah, you can see my ID.
Okay. Sit tight. I'm gonna run you real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. I think he's gonna let me go with a warning. I have nothing to worry about. I just smashed into him. I think he's gonna let me go.
All right. I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you know what? I know he just let me go, but I'm gonna hit him one more time because I'm curious how he's gonna react to this. There you go. Oh, he just fell straight down. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, they're after me.
Sir, pull over your vehicle.
Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. I'm scared.
Pull over, sir.
No, I'm not gonna pull over. No, man. Oh my God, he's right next to me.
Going in for the pit.
Oh no.
Right.
He got me. Oh no. Okay, I think they got me. It's over. Oh my. Okay, I give up.
Hands.
Okay, I give up.
Hands up. Step out the vehicle.
I'm getting out. Okay, I surrender.
Perfect.
No, they handcuffed me.
All right, sir.
I'm going to jail.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law.
Now he's reading my rights to me. Okay, that was actually hilarious. The way that cop handled it was way too real. Props to the one-state RP admins for staying in character. But that was just the light version. Next time, I'm going to go full medium. We're talking actual robbery. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And if you want to hop into one-state RP yourself, the link's down below. Just don't crash into the cops like I did. Use my promo code TROPHIES to get a $10,000 in-game bonus instantly. On top of that, if you enter the same code as a referral in-game and reach level 8, you'll unlock another $60,000. See you in part 2. With that done, I'm going to start Gerald's last play, and the first mission I'll be doing is Go Figure. We drive to Little Seoul to locate a van and find it quickly, but it's protected by a bunch of thugs, so we quickly destroy them, then get into the van. And look, there's impotent rage dolls in here. Gerald tells us to go find more at the university, so we do, and it's pretty easy to find all of them, but then he tells us to go to another location to find even more. But first, I stop at ADHD's new shop to order some food.
You want a sprunk? Donuts, coffee.
I will take a sprunk and a donut, please.
Candy cane.
Okay, I'll take a candy cane. Anyway, some of the dolls were pretty tricky to find, but I got them all. I then see ADHD going bonkers, shooting his gun at a car with carnage all around him. Then a dead body randomly leaps into the air. That fucking firefighter just flew. This is classic. We get into the van, ADHD jumps out randomly for some reason, then I deliver it. Mission complete. The next mission is Bad Companies, and Gerald wants us to take out some henchmen. Instead of driving to each location, we decide to take an Apache and just blow the enemies up. Doing this forces the boss to come out of hiding, so we fly over to his location, open fire on them, and now we need to take a picture as proof that he's dead. ADHD drops me off on the roof, and I fight my way down to the body, where I take a picture, then jump off the building and get back into the chopper. Mission complete. Moving on to the Deal With It mission. We go to a drug deal, take out every enemy we see, including this annoying dude who keeps hiding, so I bash his head in. Then we check the crates, and they're all empty. Nice. Gerald tells us to go to another location to find the drugs, and when we get there, we witness a cop killing someone, and then we kill him, then blow up the truck, aka the evidence. The cops are on us now, so we split up to destroy the remaining evidence. Then I drive around carefully to avoid the cops until I lose my wanted level. I then get stuck on this incline. How annoying is this? I just use my up and atomizer to move the car. Now I just have to sit here until ADHD loses his wanted level, which takes forever if I might add. But okay, we finished the mission. Now for the end product mission. We drive this fancy looking van to a deal location, then wait for them to arrive. But instead, we're under attack and are forced to protect the van. Now we were doing fine when all of a sudden both of us get gunned down. I have no idea how we died so quickly, but oh well. We continue fighting, but ADHD gets killed again. So it's all up to me to finish the mission, and there are enemies everywhere. I slowly pick all of them off, and then change my position to take out the guys above me. I get into the van and drive to a new drug deal location. I see that my friends are under attack, so I park the van and blow all of them up. It felt good too. Nice mission. 2 more missions to go. This one is fast pedaling. We have multiple locations to go to, so we steal an old lady's shitty ass car and drive it to where ADHD's Apache is waiting for us. I have the honors of flying this time, but immediately after takeoff, my game freezes. This is the first time the game has ever frozen for me, so I'm not upset. I reload the mission, and with a quick fast forward in time, we land at the first location, take out a bunch of enemies, then enter the building and take out even more. I grab the drugs and run outside to get back to the chopper, but ADHD is just not playing.
Come on, dude.
Fuck you.
He still won't get in, so I decide I'll take off and leave him behind.
Oi, oi, oi.
I had to go. I almost died.
Alright, fuck you then.
I'm just kidding. I'll come back.
Fucking see you in hell, motherfucker.
Get in. It was hard to land here.
Get the fuck out.
Oh fuck!
Fuck out.
Get the fuck out, he says.
It's my helicopter, bitch.
We fly to the next location, and I parachute out to land on a roof, where I start shooting the enemies. Then I jump down, enter the building, and the enemies literally sneak attack us, but luckily I meleeed this one before he can knife me. ADHD almost got knifed there, but takes him out with a minigun. I hate this building so much. We run into the next room to grab the drugs, and ADHD gets killed. Poor guy. I grab the drugs and run out of there, and on our way to the third location, ADHD screams to jump out, so we do, and we blow up. I'm so annoyed right now. Now we're forced to start over from the beginning, so we split up. I steal a car and go to the first location, blow everyone up with a sticky bomb, and go inside. There's an a-hole waiting in the shadows to knife me, but I gun him down and grab the drugs. On my way to the next location, ADHD dies. Nice. Skipping ahead to the final location, I enter the building, avoid getting shanked by the wannabe ninjas, then run outside to see ADHD's dead body on the ground. I hump the shit out of the air to taunt him, and just a quick drive to the drop-off location, and the mission is over. If you're still watching the video, you're amazing. Let me know that you're still here by commenting GTA 6. I'm just so excited for it, and I'm sure you all are as well. Gerald's final mission is make ends meet, and we need a car. I try sniping an old hag out of hers, but completely botched the shot. We managed to get one though, then drive to the meat packaging plant. Inside are enemies galore, and this is the same place that Franklin saves Michael, so it's cool to be here again. I hack a safe while ADHD protects me from the never-ending enemies. Then we fight our way back outside to kill the gang boss, but he takes off in a car. What a dick. I grab the nearest vehicle to me, which is a crappy van, and ADHD rides on top. He ends up blowing himself up somehow, so I'll finish the mission alone. Again. This van just cannot catch the dude, so I steal a faster one, then catch up to him and blow his brains out. There, that's all of Gerald's missions complete. What's next? Now, with so many options to choose from, it's difficult for me to decide what to do next, but we ended up going with Vincent. Yup, the Cluckenbell raid. For the first mission, we split up to go to 2 different locations. I take out some enemies, enter the building, kill 2 more idiots, then then steal their money. This guy is just staring at me, so when I finish grabbing the cash, I blow his ass up. Back outside, all I have to drive is the Faggio. Is that how you say it? Somebody let me know in the comments, please. I love this vehicle because it's so trolly, but it doesn't offer much in terms of protection. I guess that's why I died so quickly. Anyway, I pick up the bag of money and carefully drive my Faggio to Vincent's lockup to deliver the money. Mission 1 complete. Next up is breaking and entering. We can choose between 2 different locations, and we decide to get the laptop first. Here at the pier, we need to find a man with a laptop, and by the time I do, ADHD is literally standing there next to the laptop with the man's body dead on the ground. Nice. I see a hot dog stand, so I do a little role play.
I've got hot dogs, 2 ready for you. You like mustard or ketchup?
I want drunk.
What drink? Got orange juice, milk, some Sprunk, and cola.
Funk.
You want some Sprunk? All right, there you go, sir. It's $1.
No,
It's
Funk.
$1.
Bitch. There's a drink called Funk.
You sure you
With
don't want one
junk.
of these hot dogs? They're fucking, they look pretty good.
Now we can go to the second location, which is the Terror Bite. Some drones pop out and we shoot them down. Then go inside to steal the hacking device. The game then gives us a new objective. Go here, kill some enemies until they drop a key, then use it to steal a train. We drive it along the tracks while crashing into the idiots who park straight on the tracks for some reason, and end the mission. Now we need weapons and gear for the heist. We can choose between 3 different locations and we choose C. When we get there, it's freaking Merryweather. But we destroy all of them, then steal the gear and weapons. Then drive all the way back to Vincent's lockup. Super easy mission. We also need a getaway vehicle and we just choose a location at random. There are enemies there, of course, including a buzzard that I joyfully blew out of the sky. The enemies are weak, so we take care of them, then get into the getaway vehicle. But then ADHD pulls me out of the driver's seat and plops me onto the ground again. I'm really getting sick of this. But he does pull off an amazing stunt on our way back. Never seen that before. Anyway, we deliver the car to end the mission. Almost ready for the heist. For the final setup mission, we're gonna sabotage the cartel's supply lines. First, we need their location, so we hack some vans and now we know where to go. At their garage, we say screw being stealthy and open fire on everybody inside. I wipe the CCTV footage, then sabotage their vans. I drill open some lock boxes to find a key card and that's it. We just need to kill the cartel members that chase us and the mission is over. Hey, I actually got some money for this mission, finally. And I'll get even more soon because now it's time for the heist. By the way, to the 2 people in the comments who want to say, Cluck and Bell isn't a heist, wow, wow, wow. Go search the definition of a heist, then talk to me. Anyway, the game thrusts us straight into a gunfight, but it's not like this game is hard or anything, so we just run through everything with ease. We grab some coke, kill a lot of enemies, find a bunch of extra plump chickens, use the hacking device to find the safe code, hack the safe, then run outside. We make our way to the getaway vehicle, and I drive it along the train tracks, and then off-road until we lose our wanted levels. We deliver the coke to Vincent, and I get paid $500K. If that wasn't easy money, then what is? This game is too easy, you guys. And that's another set of missions complete. And now I want to move on to Lester's missions, and he has a lot of them. The first one is denial of service. He gives me a car to use and some sticky bombs, and tells me to destroy some surveillance trucks. I blow up the first one and run this idiot over, then blow up another van while ADHD is across the map doing the same thing. I chase down the final van, blow it up, then go back to pick up the surveillance equipment that it dropped. Now let's get back to Lester. Next up, Lester sends us to find a truck that's disguised as a mobile data center. This place is filled with triads, so I shoot them down while ADHD uses his vigilante to blow shit up. After they're all dead, I run around the entire area searching for the truck, but I can't seem to find it. I get into this truck here just in case the game is glitched, but then I notice the black truck hiding behind it. Nice one, Rockstar. I get in the truck and start driving away and witness ADHD using his car to launch another car. He does this again to a car that we recognize as Jimmy's car from story mode. Anyways, here's the van, Lester. The police presence in LS is just too high, so Lester tells us to go around destroying their stuff, which we happily do. This is a very simple mission, but it was fun to fly down the highway, blowing up cops and causing mayhem. Mission complete. Now we get to take down some dirty cops. We fly to their location, and I get impatient, so I jump out and fall to my death like a bitch. That's fine though, we blow up a group of cops, then I go nuts with my minigun while ADHD steals the cash. On our way out of there, ADHD gets killed, so once again, I'll finish the mission on my own. I try to get into ADHD's Apache, but his vehicle permissions won't allow me to do it, so that sucks. Instead, I steal a cop car and drive around until I lose my wanted level. Again, easy mission, but we're having fun. After that mission, ADHD tells me that he's been kidnapped. What the heck is he talking about? I rush over to his location and see that he's in the back of a dump truck. He says they kidnapped him and removed his clothes. Okay, then let's get back to the missions. We need to steal a plane that's loaded with rival product. It's too far away, so we spawn in a Titan to fly there. But just as we get close, the engines go out.
A pilot goes down with his
Oh
plane.
shit! Jump out, jump out.
Pull up! Pull
Jump
up,
out, dude, jump
up.
out!
You prick! My plane!
I land gracefully and start sniping at the enemies, and I was destroying them, but forgot to look at my health and died. It's okay, we take out the rest of the enemies, then get in the plane and fly it to Sandy Shores Airfield. ADHD jumps out to clear the landing strip, and I fly around until he says it's safe to land. It doesn't take long until I do, and that's the mission. I like this one a lot just because flying is a lot of fun. And we get to do more of it in the next mission. We're gonna steal a Titan, so we do the only logical thing and fly a Titan over there. Yep, we're using a Titan to steal a Titan. ADHD lands at the hangar and I hop out to take on the millions of enemies all on my own.
Fucking hide! Dude, there's like 20 enemies in here. This is amazing.
Oh no, I have a sniper rifle.
Yeah, thanks for the help, man. I move this annoying truck out of the way so I can take off safely, which I do, right behind ADHD's Titan, and we fly together back to the airfield. So simple, but again, I love the flying in this game. Oh, and look at that, my flying skill is finally maxed out. Mission complete. Apparently, there's a helicopter with diamonds in it, so we're gonna steal it. ADHD flies me above the building that I need to land on, and I jump out and parachute down. I see ADHD gets killed. He says he jumped out and got hit by the Titan. Nice. I land on the building and I'm already under fire. This bastard is hiding behind cover, which always annoys me, so I run up and melee him. Now I feel better. I fight my way across the rooftops until I reach the chopper, then use it to pick up ADHD, and we fly back to Lester's warehouse. The game says we need to kill the rest of the enemies and one car shows up. Easy enough, but the rest of the enemies are way freaking back at the place we were just at to steal the chopper. How annoying is that? So ADHD steals a garbage truck and I ride on top while humping the air. We kill the annoying enemies and the mission ends. Sweet. But what isn't sweet is the next mission. Let me tell you right now, it took us an entire hour to get it done. And I'm gonna quote ADHD when I say that it was worse than doing the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. So, there's a briefcase with documents that we need to steal, and it's on top of the Mile High Club building. The obvious thing to do is call in a helicopter, but the game won't let us. What a shame. We drive over to the building and attempt to use the elevator, but guess what? The game won't let us do that either. So, we search around for a crane and start to climb it. But there's a problem. This crane only takes us partway up the building, and now there's no way down. Our only option is to kill ourselves and restart. This time, we find the crane that takes us all the way to the top. And if you've ever climbed this, you know that it takes a long time to reach the top. Here's our next problem. We need to jump down onto the roof, but we don't have parachutes. Yep, we need to kill ourselves and find a new way to do this. We decide to steal a bus and drive it over to Higgins Helitours, but of course, no helicopters spawn here. We also try the police stations, but no luck there either. Damn. Okay, new plan. I blow myself up, then ADHD RPGs himself at the gas station, and we go back to Free Roam to buy parachutes at Ammunition. Okay, let's do this. We take the extremely long trek up the crane, fight some of the enemies on the roof, then parachute down. We fight off more enemies, and one of them drops the briefcase. I pick it up, but here's where our next problem happens. There's absolutely no way to get off this building other than jumping, and we just used our parachutes to get here. Shit! So, like anyone else would do, we jump off and end our miserable lives. And it was a brutal landing. But then something miraculous happens. The game finally lets ADHD spawn in his Apache, so we drive over to it, then fly it to the building and start massacring every enemy we see. We fly lower to take out the rest of the team, and we destroyed the briefcase. Mission failed. When will our misery end? Luckily, we're able to spawn the Apache again, and this time we blow up only the enemies on the roof, then I hop out and fight the enemies down below. I pick up the briefcase, and since the Apache was damaged too much to fly again, I leap off the building and parachute down while being shot at by the enemies on the ground. I land, find a motorcycle, and drive it to Lester's warehouse to deliver the briefcase. Finally, this mission is complete. Even with all the trouble we just went through, we will not give up. There's so much more to do and more money to make. We need to go to the quarry, but on the way there, I see ADHD acting strange and accidentally fly straight off the road into the water. I'm so annoyed right now. I blow him up and then blow myself up so that we can restart. There are two vans we need to steal. I drop ADHD off at the first one, then drive over to the next one. I made the mistake of falling down into the quarry and landing right next to a group of enemies. My second mistake was getting out of the car because they killed me so quickly. I respawn and snipe the enemies, and and see on my screen that ADHD died. I then rush down and destroy this idiot who was hiding, then realize I'm gonna have to deliver both vans on my own since ADHD is gone. Screw that. I blow up the van so we can restart again. This time we both drive to one van together, kill all the enemies, and ADHD gets out to deliver it. I go to the other one, fight off an annoying amount of enemies, then steal the van, kill more bitches who show up, and take the long journey back to Lester. God, these missions are annoying sometimes. But luckily, the next mission is so simple. We need to steal some helicopters. So we go there, climb up to the top of the building, kill maybe 5 enemies, steal the helicopters, and land them back at the warehouse. Too easy. The next mission is easy as well, but we are complete trash and made it difficult for ourselves. There's a trailer we need to steal, but to haul it, we need to find a truck. ADHD drives us to the trailer, and like we guessed, a truck does not spawn there. I tell him to go down to the docks or another industrial area, but he refuses to listen and drives straight north through the curviest roads and crashed so many times. By the time we found a truck, our car was demolished. I drive us back down to the trailer, make the most perfect maneuver imaginable to hook up to it, then start our journey to the warehouse. I go the wrong way and try to turn around, and I end up losing the trailer, then get killed. Yeah, that hurts. It's fine. I pull ADHD out and take back control of the truck, then deliver it as ADHD flies straight off the road. Mission complete. And the next mission has us doing the exact same thing for some reason. This time I drive us to an area that realistically should have semi-trucks. And would you look at that? There's one. We need to find one more truck for ADHD as well, so I drive around the terminal and find one easily. On our way out of there, ADHD has the bright idea to attempt a stunt jump and doesn't make it. Typical bullshit that extends our mission time. I try to knock his truck back up, but it just isn't possible, so he swims over to the ladder to climb back up. On the road, we find another truck, so we're good to go. At the location with the trailers, we fight a bunch of enemies, then hook to our loads and deliver them to Lester. Okay, moving on. Now we get to rescue a prisoner. We get into ADHD's Apache, fly over to where the bus is, and realize it's gonna enter the tunnel, so we land past it and snipe the driver when he gets close. The prisoners hop out of the bus, and I get inside to drive away, but instead of getting in, they rush at the cops and start punching them. What idiots. They literally end up catching on fire and dying. Attempt 2. This time we do the same thing, run to the bus, and get in right away. We drive away with the prisoner and avoid the cops until we lose our wanted level. We have a long drive back, so we ditch the bus and grab a car. I look back at ADHD and it looks like he's going through some serious mental issues. I continue driving, and when we get close to Lester's warehouse, I check on ADHD one last time, and I'm pretty sure he's completely lost his mind at this point.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. Help me.
I don't know, help.
Okay, a rival crew is planning to steal explosives, so we are gonna steal their equipment to prevent it. We drive to the tunnels and switch to this nicely parked truck. ADHD sits in the back, and great, it looks like he's losing his shit again. We make it to the SUVs that have the explosives, and somehow ADHD gets killed when jumping out. I blow myself up so that we can restart because there's absolutely no way I'm delivering 2 of these SUVs on my own. This time ADHD drives us, and once there, we hop out and kill a few guards, steal the SUVs, then bring them to Lester. I have no idea what the point is for this next mission, but we're splitting up into 2 teams again. ADHD drops me off, and I climb some ladders to a roof, then start sniping a huge group of enemies. ADHD grabs the documents that one of them dropped, then I climb back down, blow up 2 enemy cars, then get into ADHD's car. We deliver the documents to end the mission. Nice. Okay, moving on. We're gonna steal some cars from the cops. The mission starts at Vincent's lockup. Interesting. ADHD starts the hack to open the garage, and we immediately get a 3-star wanted level. I take down a few enemies, and ADHD tells me he just can't focus on the hack, so I take over. These are annoying, but very simple hacks. We take the cars from the garage, meet at the tunnels where we hide to lose our wanted level, then deliver them to Lester. Man, this is too easy. We're gonna steal something again, but this time it's from the military. I crash into a couple of them when we arrive, then realize there's way too many of them here, so we get some distance, hop out, and start sniping the crap out of them. When they're all gone, I get into the Annihilator, and ADHD grabs the buzzer to protect me. I'm glad he did because jets show up and he blows it up with missiles. A quick delivery, and the mission is over. The next mission was so bad that it literally made us want to quit. Here's what happened. The game tells us we need to collect a cargo bob, so ADHD calls in his, but I guess that doesn't count for some reason. Instead, we fly over to the military base where I grab a new cargo bob and ADHD takes a buzzard. He uses it to destroy the helicopters that chase me since this thing is way too slow. We lose our wanted levels and fly to the container that we need to steal, and there's some enemies waiting for us. I get into the crane, but I guess ADHD wants to use it because he pulls me out like I'm a bitch, and I watch in horror as he botches the job and gets the container stuck. I try to fix it by shooting it with my up and atomizer, but it gets destroyed. Yay, mission failed. The game spawns us in the middle of nowhere, so we steal a car, and on our way to the military base, I drive into the water. Now we get to take the extra long run to the entrance, which takes absolutely forever. But it gets worse from here. We steal the cargo bob, and halfway there, ADHD says he'll be right back and just hovers in the sky. Okay, I decide to just push forward, but as soon as I get there, I somehow get a wanted level. What the hell, Rockstar? I try flying away to escape, but crash and die. This is going so well, isn't it? On our next attempt, I pick up the container and move it to where ADHD can easily pick it up. And then an enemy appears out of nowhere and mows me down in the blink of a freaking eye. ADHD picks me up, and I decided it'd be fun to stand out the container, which of course gets me killed. I watch as ADHD delivers the container and ends the mission. Thank God that's over. But at this point, I realize that I've made less than $2 million, and I've been grinding these missions for 20 hours. The only way we're gonna finish the rest is if enough of you say that you want to see it done. Let me know. But in the meantime, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my other videos if you want more.